Someone needs to save these kids because their birth parents don't really care about them.
I would get too attached and then eventually would have to give the child up.
Foster kids are abused beyond repair. I don't think I could help them in the short time I would have them.
We were willing to take on the challenge of loving other people's children. During our training, we were taught very quickly that judgment had no place in this role, and that I felt very strongly about not just loving the foster child, but loving the whole family. We hope they will do everything in their power to get their children back.
I don't have a choice if the child I'm placed with is not a good fit.
Once I take in a foster child, I'm going to be alone without any support.
I just want people to know that Expressions of Hope is there for them, not just for these practical and tangible items, but also for the emotional support piece. Because what we're asking you to do is not easy, but we want to bring that support around you. We want to be there for you through support groups, through trainings, through mentoring, just bringing community so that you don't feel like you're doing this by yourself.
I really like that I can pick up the phone and call someone who's done this several times to see how I can handle a child that I don't really quite understand. If you are ever to give your time to anyone, it's to those of children in need.
Today, there are 160 children in Napa County involved with child welfare services. 95 to 110 of these children are not living with their parents, and 45% of them are placed outside of Napa County. Only 25% are placed with relatives. Frequently, in order to be placed with a family, these children are separated from their siblings.
A lot of families are afraid to become resource families because they're afraid to get too attached to these children, and they're afraid that they're not going to want to give these kids back. In my personal opinion, if we team up together the right way and we collaborate the right way, then we can become extended family. My resource family that I used are amazing people, and we are still in contact with them today. 7 years later, after reunification, they come to my house for dinner. They take my girls to the movies. They pick my kids up for after school for extracurricular activities. When we do this together, it becomes a whole family, and the reunification process skyrockets.
60% of children will successfully reunite with their birth families within 12 to 18 months.
By becoming a resource parent, you can make a powerful difference in a child's life. You will not only be helping that child, but a family and our community. Thank you.
Not everybody's cut out to be a resource parent, but I bet you are.